I'm Jeff Zachmann, and I'm a kinetic metal sculptor. The sculptures that I do are primarily stainless steel frames that have tracks that balls run down through the tracks and through gravity-powered devices where they reach the bottom and then are lifted back up to the top by motors just to complete that cycle. It started actually when I was about 8 years old. There was a large pile of dirt by my house, and I would go out with my sisters and my friends and with a handful of marbles and make trails and tunnels for marbles. Much later, when I was in college, I was studying to be a potter actually, and I started making things out of clay, and it was fun. Didn't work real well just because of the limitations of clay. And then after about 15 years of being a potter, I thought, I tried this again, but why am I using clay? So I started using metal, and it just took off on me. Within 6 months, I didn't have time to do any pottery anymore at all. The way I'll make the piece, I kind of decide on the size, and then I'll put pieces of metal together and shuffle them around until I get something I like. I use a lot of found metal, so it depends on what I cut out of what. Sometimes it's part of a farm implement or a lot of 55-gallon drums. So I'll build the framework for it first, and then I'll add a lift system onto that framework. And then I start at the top and work my way down, kind of working out the bugs as I go, building towards the bottom. And then when I get all the way to the bottom, I'll take it apart and clean it, and then put it back together and then test it and do any tweaking and things like that from there. My work is about happiness and making people happy. One of the things that I love about my artwork and why I like going to shows like the St. Louis Art Fair is that I can see the people experiencing it. People will come into my booth and you can see just a whole new persona they take on. I like to think almost it brings them all back to kindergarten in a way. You'll see strangers talking to each other. People are smiling and laughing. I just love that. That's what I live for. And that's what I feel my work is really about.